What's up, guys? My name is Blake Moore. Welcome to More Finance, and today we're doing something completely different. First time doing Grubhub. We have never ever tried Grubhub on this channel. I've never even tried it in my personal life. So we got the official Grubhub bag up in here and we are ready to go. We're gonna see what it's like. We're gonna see how it compares to Doordash. We're gonna see all that good stuff. And at the end of the shift, I'm probably just going from, it's 12 o'clock right now, so I'm probably just gonna go for a couple hours, maybe 3 hours, hit a nice solid lunch shift. It's Friday right now, so hopefully it's pretty busy. I have no idea how Grubhub works or how busy they are in my area, so this is all gonna be new to me. At the end of the whole thing, I'm gonna be taking you through comparing it to Doordash, comparing it to Uber Eats, and we're just gonna see how this goes. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get right into this video. All right, guys, so we go into the Grubhub app, and this is the schedule, but at first I thought you had to schedule your shifts, and I was like, this is freaking bogus. And then come to find out, you don't need to. If I knew how to even work this app. Where's the home? Whatever. I'm exiting out of the app. We're going back into it because I couldn't figure out how to go home. Okay, so we go right here to, we want to switch the unavailable to taking offers, and I think that's it. Doesn't show a map or anything, but your market is still open. Please be mindful of pickup and delivery instructions. Okay. Head to hotspot while waiting. Oh, there we go. There's a map. Oh gosh. My area, not the busiest. Salt Lake looks like it's bumping right now, but my area, kind of slow. We're gonna drive to my normal hotspots that I go with DoorDash and Uber Eats, so we'll drive there, see what happens. Alright guys, so it is actually 2 days later than when I completed that Grubhub shift, but I did that video with Nugs and then I didn't do anything yesterday, so I didn't have time to film this after my shift. But we're going to go into everything right now. We're going to compare it to DoorDash, compare it to Uber Eats, and we're going to go through order by order and see how much I made and all that good stuff. So let's go right into the first order that we received. This order for Potbelly Sandwich Shop, it's an $11.57 order, and it was about a 7-mile order. So first and foremost, what we got to get out of the way is it's really annoying that they don't have the mileage when the offer pops up. You kind of just have to guess. So I know that from this point on my map to this point on my map, it's about 6-ish miles. So that's why it's about a 7-mile order, because I had to drive to the restaurant and then drive to the person's house. But I kind of did the math in my head and was like, okay, that's a $7 order. But it's kind of unfortunate that you have to do that and it doesn't just pop up either the time it's going to take you to do the order or the mileage. So that's definitely something that's worse than DoorDash and Uber Eats. Uber Eats has it perfect. They give you an estimated time and the mileage. So I wish Grubhub would do something like that, but they didn't. So $11.57 order for 7 miles. Great order, honestly. So I wanted to take you to the drop-off screen of this exact order. So it shows a $6.91 tip. That means it was about a $5 base pay for only a 7-mile order. That's pretty good in my opinion. Like, breaking that down, I'd say good job, Grubhub. Not bad at all. So then we're gonna go into the next order we got, which was this smash burger order, which is a very, very intriguing order because I didn't know it was going to take this long to complete the order. I tried to guess and figure it out, and I think it ended up being about 10 miles, a 10-mile order. But again, it doesn't tell you. It was for $13.12, and then we go over here and it was only a $3 tip. That's crazy, guys. That means that the base pay was over $10. That means over $1 per mile was the base pay, which is just crazy. Like, you would not see that on DoorDash or Uber Eats. Maybe on Uber Eats, maybe. on Uber Eats, but definitely not on DoorDash. I don't know if you guys remember in yesterday's video when I talked about that hot dog on a stick order that was $10 for 12 miles outside of my delivery zone, and the base pay was only $5.50. So this order is 10 miles in all. It actually kept me in my delivery zone. Like if we're going by DoorDash zones, it kept me in the delivery zone, and it was a $10 base pay. That's insane. That's what I'm saying, DoorDash. You need to learn from Grubhub. You need to learn from Uber Eats, because this base pay was absurd. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys. I think if this order was on DoorDash, it would probably be about an $8 for like 10 or 11 mile order. Maybe less. Maybe like a $6.50, to be honest with you guys. Like the base pay would be $3.50 to $4 or something like that. Like it really wouldn't be an order worth taking, but in the case of Grubhub, definitely worth it. And then we go to the last order that I got, which was this one for Corner Bakery, and only $6, but it was only about a 2.5 mile order. So the tip, $3, base pay, $3. Perfect. It's only a 2 mile order. Base pay can be $3. That's a great base pay for a $2 order. If that was DoorDash, again, it would be a $5.50 order, not $6, because their base pay would have been $2.50. So overall, Grubhub is very good. It was not that busy though. That was part of the problem. So I went from about 12 to 2:30, and for the first half hour, maybe 45 minutes actually, I got absolutely no orders. I was just driving around from hotspot to hotspot and pretty much just wasting gas, to be honest with you guys. Like, I got absolutely nothing. And then once I got the first order, finally they started rolling in. But something I did notice as well is that when I got to the restaurant, I had to wait at least 10 minutes per order that I did. So kind of a bummer. I don't know if restaurants are putting DoorDash as like priority because they're the biggest, they are the busiest, and maybe DoorDash, they pay more to be with DoorDash or something. I don't know how it works, but it does seem like DoorDash and Uber Eats have priority over Grubhub. Maybe that's just me. I mean, I only did 3 orders, so it's not a very big sample size whatsoever. But just from what I saw from those 3 orders, definitely if they were DoorDash and Uber Eats, I would have gotten them quicker. So that was something I noticed as well. And then lastly, I do want to try this out and like actually do more Grubhub, because it was obviously a pretty slow shift, and I ended up only making $30.73 in a little over 2 hours. So it was about $13 an hour, to be honest with you guys. But if you take away that, I mean, you can't just take it away, but like the first 45 minutes I didn't get an order whatsoever, then it does come out to be a little more worthwhile, about $17 an hour. So that's not too bad. I really think this could be an amazing app to multi-app with, to combat it with DoorDash and Uber Eats. And in fact, that's actually what I'm going to try today, and you guys will see that video tomorrow. But I'm doing an all-day multi-app. It's our last day of the challenge. You guys will see that tomorrow. But yeah, we're doing all 3 apps. So I really think Grubhub could be the best complementary app to DoorDash, because the orders are just bigger. I mean, granted, I did only get 3 orders, but I didn't decline any. Those were the 3 orders I got. They were all well worth it in my opinion. And if it weren't for the slow time or the fact that I had to wait on every order, it would have been really good money. And so I do think that it might be a better app to pair with DoorDash than Uber Eats is, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it just as a singular app, because I just don't know if in my market it's as busy as the other 2 apps. But I'm definitely going to use it with Uber Eats and DoorDash. We're going to see how much money I can make, and maybe I'll go into a little more Grubhub stuff in that video as well, just to kind of break it down even further once I get more orders under my belt. But overall, pretty impressed. I like how it shows you the zones of like where it's the busiest. Like, I know DoorDash has its hotspots, Uber Eats has like those little areas where it's darker. I like how this shows you the scale of how busy certain areas is. It has like the yellow, the orange, the red, the deep red, and like almost like the pink, like the white hot pink. And so I do like that about it. I do like how you can Grubhub whenever you want. At first I did think you had to schedule, but it turns out you don't. I like that about Grubhub and Uber Eats. With DoorDash, you have to schedule unless you're a top dasher, and let's face it, no one really wants to be a top dasher, so that's kind of annoying. But that is something I liked about Grubhub, that you could just do it whenever you wanted. And also how there's no zones. You could get an order and keep getting deliveries when you drop the order off, even if you're kind of far away from your starting point. Unlike DoorDash. DoorDash, you're outside of your zone, you're not going to get any orders. Just like that order I was just referring to, the hot dog on a stick order, where it took me 11 miles outside my zone. I had to drive 15 minutes back, and that's time that I'm not getting any orders. So with Grubhub and Uber Eats, that is the nice thing, where you can get orders wherever you are. So that's another good thing I saw about Grubhub. And yeah, overall, just a good app in my opinion. It's right there with Uber Eats. I think it might actually pay better than Uber Eats per order. Obviously, I'm going to have to test that out in the future once I'm getting more orders. But so far, I haven't declined an order yet. So if that were DoorDash, that would definitely not be the case. So overall, great app. Loved it. Definitely going to be doing it more and more. Stay tuned for that multi-app video. Last day of this 31-day challenge. So make sure you stay tuned for that tomorrow. And yeah, with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this video is informational and gave you guys some good information if you're thinking about doing Grubhub, or maybe you're brand new to Grubhub and don't really know how it works. Hopefully I was able to give you some great information. I do recommend trying to get on with Grubhub because it just seems like it pays really well, and it would definitely be a good app to multi-app with DoorDash and Uber Eats. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like this video, and also make sure you subscribe if you want to be entered into that giveaway that I'm doing. Tomorrow is the last day for that as well, and tomorrow is also the last day to help me donate the 50 cents per subscriber to the National Alliance on Mental Illness. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure you subscribe, help me donate. And as you guys know, you're the best subscribers in the entire world, and I'll see you guys next time.